Well, well, well. Greetings and felicitations. Let's get this show on the road. Let me go ahead and pull down my handmade meme. Did that myself. Whoa! It's so rad! It's a whole 400 pixels. It's electric guitar riffs. It's the 90s in Dolby Surround. Anyway, here we go. Let's just get right on in here. We are Cadet
We have an interesting
David
situation,
Forrester.
cadets. Markai, a notorious smuggler, has uncovered information that is vital to Federation security. He's willing to exchange this information for a pardon. The Federation has decided to accept his offer. You are to meet Markai in the Lambda Triangular System and escort him to Starbase 31.
Captain's log.
Oh, that's real straightforward. Okay.
0.5. We're en route to the Lambda Trianguli system, where we're to escort a treacherous smuggler to Starbase, so he can receive a pardon.
Course laid in, Captain.
Well, excellent. All right, so in the most recent episode, we finished a whole series of episodes from Chekov, where he was so excited that he wrote a plot. He kept comparing it to Petrushka dolls. It was ridiculous. This is like the pioneer days of green screen, Ungrim. Even the characters at their posts are just like they're just green screened animations of back and forth stuff. It's kind of funny. There's Magia. She totally punched me in the stomach a previous episode because in my streams the chat chooses what we say. Yes, we're all basically teenagers or early 20-somethings, but portrayed by actors who are in their late 20s / early 30s. We've broken our Vulcan friend here out of jail. He was scanning some debris from a battlefield that we were trying to blame on the Klingons, but it turned out it might be some sentient cybernetic life form. That's not the Borg. Okay, anyway, that's enough of this. We're gonna go meet this Markai. We are in the Starfleet Academy simulator. We've passed the Kobayashi Maru, just like Kirk did. And let's see here. Let's see if we can find this guy. Rav Freighter. Let's hail the Rav Freighter.
Closer, Captain. I want you at my side during this voyage.
Where the heck are you? I don't even have you on my sensors. Scan him.
I cannot get a clear reading of the interior of the freighter. It is carrying a cargo of dinobite that makes our sensors useless. I am also unable to get a transporter lock on Markai or his crew.
Oh, there he is. He was behind me. Engineer. I don't like that I can't see his hold. Can we boost our power to sensors?
We are now within range of the freighter.
Captain, a Rebel warbird has just decloaked and begun an attack run on the freighter.
Yeah,
we must be at least.
Commander Shirak is willing to talk.
Open a channel, Lieutenant.
I can guess many of your thoughts, Captain. A brief explanation, while against my instructions, is in order. I know that you are protecting the criminal Markai. His life is a disgrace to flesh. He is guilty of capital crimes against the Romulan Empire. I am to make an example of him, or die trying.
Yikes. Okay. I recognize Markai's voice. I think he was in one of the very, very early missions in this game. And Ungrim, to answer your statement, a general understanding that most live-action games are pretty bad. This is no exception. However, this one also transcends and becomes so bad it's good. Part of the cast of this are William Shatner, Walter Koenig, and the king of the internet himself, George Takei. So there is some star power in this, but it is also really cringy when Chekov keeps using the simulator to tell students that they're attractive. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's happened multiple times. All right, so there's 4 options here. Type 1 in the chat if you want me to say,
I order you to surrender.
Type 2 in the chat if you want me to say.
You would risk a war over this?
Type 3.
What are his crimes?
And 4.
We will not surrender him.
What are you thinking? We've gone to the only place left free of capitalism. Space! Yeah, something like that. 3? Oh, hard 3. What are his crimes?
What are his crimes?
He jeopardized the alliance between the Klingons and the Romulans for his own profit.
Sounds like a
resulting
hero.
in thousands of deaths. His death will be necessary to bring this incident to a close. I regret that you may also have to be counted among his victims.
Oh, well, that's the end of that conversation. All right. By the way, I boosted my sensors. Bleh. Scan it now.
I cannot get a clear reading of the interior of the freighter.
Really?
It is carrying a cargo of dinobite that makes our sensors useless.
Didn't I boost my sensors?
I am also unable to get a transporter
I did.
on Markai.
All right. That's enough of you. Stop that.
Shields are critical, sir.
I ran into him, and it really hurt. It really hurt.
Matter-antimatter balance is stable again, Captain. You can go to warp at any time.
I'm at full stop after that impact. Usually ramming damages my ship a lot more than this. I'm a little confused.
Repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
Okay. No more out of you. Actually disabling lasers. And tractor beam? Dang. Dang. Oh, I almost saw him. Where are you? Where are you? Alright. He'll be around again. Just gotta keep close to Markai. There he is, behind me. If I can get a tractor beam on this guy, I think that'll be, like, one of the best things I can do. Don't you run into me. And he's gonna cloak. Dang it. You have to be really close for the tractor beam to work out. Man, Markai is glued to me. You can't see him too effectively, but if you see this blue dot on my radar, that's Markai. And he is hanging out with us. Oh, all 4 hit. That's good. There we go. Oh, you were done, son. Hey. Dang it. Oh, wait, I saw him. Oh, he's still over here. Hold on. Ooh. Lost him. Yeah, he's gone. The Witcher franchise is on sale on Steam. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to check that out, because that would be a fun thing to stream on my channel. Because it's, again, one of those, you get conversation options, and when you get conversation options, I want to see how a chat does it together.
Forward shields have been hit. Upper shields have been hit.
Torpedoes. Oh, we're gonna crash? No.
Upper shields repaired.
Alright, I have to go back to standard power on my phasers. Because I'm not... He's repairing the damage faster than I can deal it.
Forward shields repaired.
Where are you? Come here, jerk. Jerktron. Jerkosaurus. Oi. Oi. Ah, there you are. Yeah, look at all that damage he's repaired. I gotta get some torpedoes into him too. Oh, come on, stop cloaking! Okay, well. Geralt's grunting intensifies, yes.
Lower shields have been hit.
Oh, I just ripped off one of his engines. Don't... Your cloak should be done, son. Where are you? I'm at a full stop.
Shields repaired.
I think I knocked out his engines. I know I took off one of his warp nacelles. Is he interested in talking?
No
Let's try.
response, Captain.
No? Alright. But I am not done with Markai either. I really want to scan his hold. Doot 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 doot. Oh no, he's got plenty of engine power. Look at him go. He just lost engines. Yeah, I got a hit. He is stuck. Oh yeah, direct hits. I'm on to you, buddy. Let's disable him. We might be here a while. He'll hear, like, pew-pew noises. Witcher 1 is a $1.50? Yikes. Hey there, buddy. And he's shooting me back. What a jerk. I think I'm winning this. Oh, all my shields just went out. Okay, no more of this. Nah. I just...
During the course of your mission, you're
Wow!
That is an automatic...
Wow!
I'm afraid you're going to have to repeat the mission.
I had him down to rights. That was it.
Score is
Are you kidding me?
You'll have to repeat the mission.
Okay, I just have to kill the guy. Those disabling lasers, they just do not do the job. That guy was mine. I got a little bit too greedy, and I thought I was going to disable his weapons, but apparently no! By the way, we need to check out our grades. Okay, we got a 99, Sturk's at a 97, Brady's got an 87. Oh yeah, by the way, I get to see my classmates' grades. Because as their captain, all of this matters to me. Magia's grades improved after we let her punch me in the stomach. Helmsman Acton, not too much going on with her. She's actually just been pretty steady and consistent through this entire thing, but also easy to anger. Weapons Officer Corin, his grade improved after we got him to care about his grades. Brady... we've been needing to force him to socialize with the rest of the crew more. Sturek was in jail for a short while after terrorists blew up his lab, and everybody thought that he might have been responsible. And he actually flourished because that meant he got to spend all of his time in his room and study more. And we have an excellent grade because we've been an edgelord. I don't know how better to say it. We've just been pretty much ticking everybody off. We acted like a narc on behalf of the king of the internet and exposed Corin's girlfriend and engineer Brady's crush, Faith Gage, as the real terrorist. It's been a time, guys. It's been a real time.
We have an interesting situation, cadets.
Yeah, we've been over this.
Stardate 4460.5. We're en route to the Lambda Trianguli system, where we're to escort a treacherous smuggler to Starbase, so he can receive a pardon.
Yep, that's what we're doing. And let's go. Hello, LA.
Trianguli system.
Hey, Heir of Carthage made it. Alright, so let's go talk to this Markai real quick. He's behind me, if I remember right.
Closer, Captain. I
want you at my side during this voyage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy was...
We are now within range of...
He tried... I remember now.
Has just decloaked and begun an attack.
Commander Chirac is willing to talk.
I'm going to talk to Chirac real quick.
I can guess.
Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Last time we said, what are his crimes? I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to change your mind and select something else. Press number 1 if you want to say this in this voice.
I order you to surrender.
Option 2 for...
You would risk a war over this?
3 is what we did last time, which is...
What are his crimes?
Or 4...
We will not surrender him.
And while you guys are debating that, I'm going to tell you... I'm going to finish what I was saying. Markai, I remember him now. We had to go and protect these archaeologically significant... space debris. It was floating around somewhere, but not only was archaeologically significant, but they were also emitting radiation. So we had to go in and just like make sure that they were okay because something was wrong with them. And when we show up to like scan them and launch a new probe at them and stuff, it was so weird. All of a sudden, Markai's ship warps in, the tractors one, and it warps away. And we're like, okay, why did that happen? So we chased him. And he went to the next nearby planet, and he went full throttle towards the planet, released his tractor beam, and just launched this highly radioactive relic at this inhabited planet. So we grabbed it, slowed it down, gave it a full stop, released our tractor beam, then went off and arrested Markai for being a complete jerk. So that's who he is. And apparently we're giving him a pardon, but apparently he's also... He is guilty of capital crimes against the Romulan Empire and a disgrace to flesh.
You would risk a war over this?
And this is what the chat says to say.
Your Federation has no stomach for war, Captain. Our attack will merely be dismissed as a regrettable and isolated incident.
Yeah, but this time I am not going to miss. No, I'm not throwing away my shot. No, I'm no Hamilton. That's for dang sure. As long as Markai stays glued to me, I might actually go for, like, a simple ram. Just bonk, destroy his ship. Because I have the bigger weight class here. I win. But let me tell you, ramming in this game, it's so scary because it tears your ship to pieces. I had to repeat so many missions early on and lower the difficulty because I just kept getting suicide rammed by my enemies. Come on. Come on. Coward. Turn off your cloak. Face me. Alright, gonna fly away from that planet. Just don't want its gravity wells to come into play. You can see the gravity circles on the mini-map. They're receding behind me. Markai is the blue dot directly behind me. He is glued to my aft like a good boy because he wants to survive. There he goes. Okay. Whoa, nope. I did not run into him. I was too afraid. But I think he's done. I think his cloak is out. He would have cloaked by now if he was able to. Oh, he's done. Got him. Can I disable him? I'm gonna try one more time. This killed me last time, but I'm gonna do it. Might be pew-pew-pewing here for a long time, but I'll also back off of it. He can't even maneuver. Oh, wait. Yeah, he can. What are you doing, Markai? What is this? Get out of the way! He's repaired his engines! Are you kidding me? Okay, torpedoes. We're done. We're done. We're done.
The Romulan has triggered a self-destruct device.
Oh. Okay. Now then, we're going to... Before we do anything else, we're going to scan Markai and we get this message.
Of the interior of the freighter. It is carrying a cargo of dinobite that makes our sensors useless.
Alright, damage report's good.
I am also unable to get a transporter lock on Markai or his crew.
Okay, so damage report is good. I'm gonna go ahead over here, quadruple the power allocation for my sensors. Try this one more time.
I cannot get a clear reading of the interior of the freighter.
Alright.
It is carrying a cargo
Hail
of
him. There he is. That's the guy.
Let us hope the rest of our journey is uneventful.
Oh, wow. See how hard he hung up on me? Good lord. Alright, condition green. Let's engage warp drive. What?
Captain, it seems that I am in need of some help here.
Oh, okay.
Warp. So I guess you will have to tractor me into Starbase.
Maybe you shouldn't have been flying so close to an exploding starship.
But we all have to do what we can.
Why must you fly so close to the sun? Sun. Alright, Markai. Tractor beam.
Forward shields repaired.
You belong to me now. You belong to me now. Let's get out of here. Markai is ugly. I am not ramming the freighter. There are no checkpoints in this game.
The Starbase when Markai requested that we stop in the Dracona system.
He requested to stop here?
Serious reservations. I have agreed to his request.
Why? Just take... I had him in tractor beam. He had nothing else he could do. Nothing else he could do. What was he doing?
I'm intercepting a transmission from Markai to an unseen ship.
On screen.
Captain Yeserin, I have delivered the package as promised.
I delivered you, schmuck.
If you will excuse me, I must leave for better climb.
You have no warp engines. Where are you going?
The sensor dampening field and are closing on this position.
All right, full throttle. Hail, Markai.
I'm a busy man, Captain. I don't have time to be bothered by my past.
Man, he loves hanging up like that.
No response, Captain.
All right. Oh my God, they're Venturi. Oh no.
Shields have been hit. Upper shields have been hit.
Oh no. I hate this. Why are you guys back? Why?
Shields have been hit. Forward shields repaired.
Oh no!
Repairs on the warp drive, sir.
Remember I mentioned suicide ships? That's these butterfly mofos.
Forward shields repaired.
The panic. Okay, I'm winning though. This is alright. This is alright. Oh my god, they are made of disruptors.
Upper shields have been hit.
Stop that. Got one.
That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Alright. Hail the other one. Let's try again.
I'm a busy man.
Oh wait, not you. Go away.
Upper shields.
No response, Captain.
No response. Oh, he's shooting me up. He's shooting me up. He's shooting me up.
Shields have been hit.
I have no shields.
Forward shields have been hit. Life support has been hit. Forward shields repaired.
Okay.
Lasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
That's good to know. Torpedoes.
Lasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
You told me that already, Corn.
Inventory vessel fleeing.
Good. Let him. Oh, are your warp engines out? Hail him. Oh, he doesn't want to hail. Tractor beam? I know I'll just let him go.
The warp drives are fit as a fiddle now, Captain.
The object is too fast to tractor, Captain.
What do you mean too fast?
Is too fast to tractor, Captain.
He's barely moving.
Starboard shields repaired.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna let him go, because I'm not interested in him. Where is there... You. You, and you, and you. Try scanning, Markai again.
I cannot get a clear reading of the interior of the freighter.
Carrying a cargo of
Denabite.
Denabite.
Right. Useless. I am also unable to get a transporter lock on Markai or his crew.
Okay. Hey there, buddy. How are you? We're gonna do this one more time, alright?
Course laid in, Captain.
Didn't even have to shoot him. He was just done.
Sir, there is no power to the warp drive.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go to condition green. This will help out with the power distribution. Let's check out our damage. Warp looks like it should be working just fine, actually. The only thing that's damaged is the tractor beam and the shields, and as you can see, I am actively using both. So, how about you take me to my destination? Thank you. What species is Markai? I have no idea. Looks like I can't warp. Whoopsies! Oh, that was perfect. Thank you, Starbase. Let's hail the Rob Freighter.
Captain, he's not answering our hails.
Aw, he's not answering our hails. Hail, Starbase.
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished, Starfleet.
You have succeeded in this little game.
Jack, it is hard. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty.
Congratulations.
It would be much more manageable at harder difficulties if there were mid-mission checkpoints. And then I'd be much more willing to do ridiculous stuff like Air suggested ramming the Rob Freighter, and I'm really wishing I had now. But the way these missions play out, sometimes they're complete riots like that, and sometimes they're just like slogs where I have to play over and over and over and over and over. It's a Starfleet way to leave survivors. Dead Venturi tell no tales. I've watched Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, and the original series, and never saw anything like him. I think they made him up for this game. I've never seen anything like him either. To quote Picard, there's no kill like overkill. That is completely inaccurate, but I love the way you think. Alright, confirm. Let's check out our grade. Let's see if it's changed. Grades, consistent. Here we go. We're going to continue. Oh boy, here we go.
David. Robin, what's wrong? I went to one of the Vanguard's meetings.
You what? Why did you do that?
Faith Gage took me a ways back, and you told me to get out with the other cadets.
I didn't mean them.
I know, I won't go back, but David...
They're the terrorists.
I saw Magia there.
Are you sure?
She didn't see me, but it was her. She looked like she fit in real well with them. She's not even human, and they accepted her. Why would the Vanguards accept an Andorian?
The real question is, what do they want from her?
Well, she was telling them how she thought the Klingons should pay for all the massacres along the neutral zone.
And then having an Andorian, the daughter of her ambassador, on their side would give the Vanguard credibility.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know, Robin.
No problem.
But from now on, stay away from the Vanguard, okay?
I will. They wouldn't let me back in anyway. They use a telepath to determine who's a true Vanguard supporter. Once they looked into my mind, I could tell they were being very careful about what they said around me.
All right, I'll handle it. Just don't go back there.
I won't.
Come on, we're late.
I gotta get to the simulator.
Okay, so some context for those who haven't seen the first, 3 or 4 episodes there. Vanguard's the terrorist organization. McGee is the Andorian that I ticked off enough to punch me in the stomach. She has reason for wanting to support the Vanguard, but what let me get back to the Vanguard real quick. They racist. They so racist. How racist are they? Well, they spout this whole like Federation first war mentality here, and to stop like supporting all of these other lesser air quote species. Prime directive: all non-Starfleet staff members are living chaff, only fit for target practice. See, Air, you would get along great with the Vanguard. So yeah, but why they would accept Magia? They did state early on in the game that they were totally cool with the original Federation members, like the Vulcans, the Andorians, and Magia's an Andorian, so she totally fits in. But, like, oh my gosh. She has reason to be upset. Her home planet was destroyed in an attack that was done presumably by the Klingons. However, Sturek was working on evidence that indicated that it was a new player that nobody knows about between the Klingons and the Federation that's attacking both the Klingons and the Federation, and it's caused a lot of tension between the Klingons and the Federation, and Vanguard is all about, well, let's just fight the Klingons anyway. It's a thing. It's a thing. Alright, so we have two options here. We can go back to our room and do some studying. We have a 99 grade. It's not 100. We're not top of the class. And we have, I'd better put in some work on the project with Sturek. Sturek has invited us to resume the investigation of that debris. And actually, Kirk said that we should do this too. It does feel like a Dominion War tactic, doesn't it? But this is way before Bajoran wormhole, guys. Way before. Cerberus, I mean Vanguard. All right, what's it gonna be? Are we gonna go training, or are we gonna go work on this this project that Kirk's like, you should get on this? The reason why we're helping with this project is because we have experience working on simulators. Sturek is trying to extrapolate enough from the debris that he has to create a simulation of whatever this bizarre attacker is. So just say training or project, or one or two. One is training, project is two. Let's do what Kirk said we should do. I knew exactly what you were going for there, Drew. All right, that's a couple of votes for option 2. We're going to take it.
I better put in some work on the project with Sturek. I don't understand. We have different fragments from all over the McClanty vessel, but they all contain the same set of etched structures.
That is not entirely correct. There are old pathways and new pathways in the metal, with some overwritten or blocked off, though their appearance may seem the same.
God, this acting is so bad!
But that's assuming something actually travels down these paths. They're too small. I mean, look, at best, only the most basic subatomic particles could travel down them.
Though we may be on the wrong track, we should run a series of simulations to determine which subatomic particles do go down these paths.
I think I just recognized
Cadet's log.
This actor.
I'm very disturbed by Robin's report that McGee is working with the Vanguard.
I think I know this guy. Real quick. Okay, I'm taking the gloves off here for a second. We're gonna go into some adult content. I want to know, has anybody watched the Pirates porno parody of Pirates of the Caribbean? I hate to bring this up, but this might be like the lead actor in that, but like 15 years younger. I hope it isn't. I really hope it isn't. But if it is, oh my god. Please find the answer to me, Internet. Please, Internet, do not let me down. Do not let me down. Oh my god. He looks just like him. It's been bugging me for like the last 3 weeks as I've been playing this game. I'm like, where do I know this actor from? My search history would confuse not just the NSA, but also the IRS. All right. That aside, we have two options again. We can confront Magia about joining these Vanguard meetings, which that'll be salty. She's only punched me in the stomach once. And then immediately we totally bought her a drink right after. And also Chekov totally created a double of our own character here, but like the evil version, and in the simulator, and had the simulated evil Forrester like hit on Magia mid-mission. So yeah. So okay, option 1, confront Magia about this. Option 2, what Magia does in her own time is her own dang business. 1 or 2. 2 or 1. Uno o dos. I want to see your feedback in the chat. What are we going to do? Are we going to confront Magia about this? One perspective, in his perspective, as one, says 1. A singular perspective of the number 1. One Perspective is a very fascinating name, and I hope you come to all of my RPG Chat Chooses streams. One of the most satisfying moments in me doing these streams was when Telltale Batman series told me and the chat at the end of the game that our style of Batman was the cooperative Batman, the consensus Batman. It was chef's kiss perfect moment. I feel like there should be an option to wait for more proof. We have no reason to doubt Robin. Robin's actually a pretty good kid. All right, looks like we're leaning towards the number 1. We have One Perspective saying 1, and I think I'm just going to go with that. There we go. Okay.
Enter.
Here we go.
Magia.
David, you wanted to see me?
Uh-oh.
Yes, I did.
It's already bad.
Magia, are you a member of the Vanguard?
No.
I know you've been to their meetings.
Okay, maybe.
Sorry. I lied to you, David. But I was trying to protect you.
Protect me? How?
Some of the Vanguard think you're okay because you seem to be friends with their hero, Kirk.
Oh,
but
God.
Others like Milan would prefer to see you stuffed into a warp drive.
Magia, sit down.
They like me because I can talk to Kirk. Oh, God.
Why did you join them?
After Bicea, I went to the Vanguard meetings. They had all the answers that I wanted to hear. But then Faith framed Sturek, and now the Federation and the Klingons are moving towards peace. The Vanguard is moving more and more towards violence.
Why didn't you tell the brass about this?
Commander Sulu's policy is to wait until the Vanguard makes a mistake. He's waiting for the Vanguard to do something illegal before moving in. The biggest problem is I don't have any tangible proof. They're very tolerant when I'm around, but the core members of the Vanguard trust only humans.
Well, then we'll have to get somebody human to infiltrate them.
You're
Who's
right.
their telepath?
You can do it.
Oh, no.
You want me to join the Vanguard?
You want me to go to the white supremacist meetings?
Work. Even you said they hated me.
The Vanguard knows you're working on something secret with Sturek. You could pretend you discovered something that the Federation covered up. Something that turns you against the Federation.
I don't think that would be enough.
It has to be enough. It's the only way.
Milan would
We're
never
about to
believe
get punched.
Fine. It's not gonna work. Besides, they have a telepath. She'd spot whatever was planned in a heartbeat.
And what species is this telepath?
Telepaths aren't always that reliable.
Oh, please. Now you want to do it?
But Vulcans are.
Please, David. They believe Captain Kirk supports them.
Magia just played Forrester like a fiddle. Fine, it wouldn't work. You wouldn't get past telepath anyway. Well, I don't know about that. My ego has been assaulted. Fair maiden, how dare you? White supremacist meetings with a telepath! Alright, option 1. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it'll work. I'm sorry. Or option 2, I think you're crazy, but okay, I'll give it a shot. Yes, assault her intelligence and then agree. Very smart, David. You've been punched by her before. Unreliable telepath is Deanna Troy's sister from another Mr. Loaxana. We need to have a conversation about your children. One perspective says, number 2, I think you're crazy, but okay, let's give it a shot. We're going to give this a shot, everybody. Put 2 in the chat if you agree with one perspective. I'm just going to enjoy my fizzy Waterloo Sparkling Water, Black Cherry Edition. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 sodium. Okay, no, but seriously, what are we going to do? See, decisions like this take me as much time as RPG character creators. Oh man, Sam, I do not want to know how long your playthrough hours are in Mass Effect. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, well, that's why we have a Borg collective here to help us out. We do not make our decisions in a vacuum. We are doing it together. I'll tell you what, I knowing how the chat usually goes, they usually aim for chaos instead of playing it safe. And one perspective says we should do number 2. I think you want number 2 as well. I'm pretty sure the Borg do make their decisions in a literal vacuum. Okay, but fine. You bring up an excellent point, but yeah. Actually, I think they, as of Voyager, they have Borg queens make up their decisions for them. So we're leaning towards 2. I'm about to click it. I'll give you anybody else 5 seconds to give me their feedback. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, Queen. Thank you, perspective.
But okay, I'll give it a shot.
Good.
Aw, that was a very big smile. Oh, man.
So I asked Sturrock about ways to fool the Vanguard.
Those grass graphics.
He told me
look at the fountain.
Telepathic probings by concentrating on intense experiences.
Oh.
But it was better than no defense at all.
And I know exactly what Forrester should do.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
His uncle was killed 6 years ago in a Klingon attack.
To use the Vulcan mind meld to give me those experiences.
Or we're going to use our own? Okay.
This, but I'd given McGee my word I'd infiltrate the Vanguard.
Oh, the face.
Fascinating.
Game over. Right? It should be.
I still have to decide next week's schedule.
Oh man, we're going straight into another one of these. Okay, are we going to train some more, or are we going to work with Sturrock now that we have joined minds in a very intimate procedure, according to Star Trek lore? We going to help him out on those McClanty simulations, or are we going to go back into training? Bit late, but is Ashley from Mass Effect as racist as the Vanguard? No. That's an excellent question. I'll tell you what, though. Ashley would be somebody that the Vanguard would target with their, with their advertising and everything. The Vanguard, they're not like a hidden organization. They proudly broadcast their propaganda, right? Ashley Williams is absolutely the target of that propaganda. So she would join as as a prospective member, but then after a while she'd be like, oh, I don't like this. This isn't good. This isn't good. Ashley is let me show this message. Ashley is as racist as someone who has only heard about foreigners through Boris Johnson. Yeah, the Great Britain's Trump. Those are good words. So not like the Maquis then. No, the Maquis are very much like clandestine and hit and run, right? They don't have like a propaganda machine, but they don't have any trouble looking for recruits by the looks of it. Was she racist because of the war with the Turians? Maybe. Her father was in that war, right? I can't remember if there was any specific history with her family in the Turian War, but I know her family has always been in the military. The Maquis are guerrilla fighters, yes. All right, but real quick, back on topic. Are we going to go improve, like, are we going to go to train, or are we going to go do McClanty simulations? Peter Klug is Forrester's voice actor. I have been able to find this much. Thank you, Ellie. Now, if Peter Klug has gone into the porn industry, it's likely under, like, a totally different name. She's racist because her grandfather surrendered on Shanxi, if I recall. Yeah, and that totally affected her her military career as being related to the only man to ever surrender to an alien species or something like that. Totally remember that now, yes. And that totally, like, tilted her image of them. So we're going to go back to McClanty training. So it looks like I got 2 votes for 2, 1 vote for 1. All right, let's do it.
So I think I'll put in some more time on the McClanty simulations.
This will be interesting to see how far our grade has fallen.
No measurable change in the matrix.
Are you sure? None of the electrons made it down the path?
The results were identical to the proton and neutron simulations.
But they were the perfect size.
David, the simulation has failed.
Oh, dang!
Anti-electrons.
The matrix would explode. Matter can't exist with antimatter.
Do you have any better ideas?
Perhaps. First, antiprotons.
He's like, really? How is that different than anti-electrons? Come on.
Try the anti-electrons.
Attempting the simulation now. Nothing.
Wait. It's
dun dun dun.
Fascinating. The edge pathways appear to be channels for controlled positron bursts.
We did it! We did it!
This evidence clearly exonerates the Klingons. The McClanty matrix constitutes a technology far beyond anything the Klingons possess.
Come on. We've got to tell Sulu and Rothro that whatever attacked those colonies was not Klingon. Come on.
Are we done with this? Okay, so side project over. All right. Good job, everybody. Let's see how this affected our grade. Wow, we lost a full 3 percentage points by taking the extra time to get on that, as Sam Drew puts it, hot Vulcan action. Good job, everybody. Our grade is now only as poor as Sturrock's 97. Don't worry, we'll get back to 4.0 A+ territory, okay? Gosh, I'm going to save the game here. All right, boom, boom, boom. Yes, and continue. What's next?
Your assignment:
My king.
Meet a Federation ambassador at the Intergalactic Peace Conference on Asteria, serve as the ambassador's attaché, and help the Asterians deal with any problem that might occur.
Captain's log,
help the Asterians.
4732.7. We are orbiting near
Excelsior class.
24 prior to the final leg of our journey to the Asterian Peace Conference.
The Asterian cruiser says that they are ready to guide us through the security stations into the Asterian home system, sir.
Course laid in, Captain.
This starbase looks an awful lot like a Cardassian base. I'm just gonna move to a position where I can look down at it and then cut my engines. I'm just curious. Huh. Okay. Well, that's highly accurate. The displayed image of it. Okay, well, we gotta go. We're running late. Anyway, the reason why I love playing the Excelsior class, it is made of torpedo banks. 4 forward-firing torpedo bays, my friend. 4. And I think 6 phaser banks on the front arc, and then 2 aft torpedoes too, just
no
for extra.
No sign of the other ships, Captain. But they should have arrived by now.
Oh, Ambassador Vero on screen.
Transwarp drive too fast.
Forrester, I'm glad you came. The Klingon, Romulan, and Gorn ships have vanished. They were
What?
reported to have passed the Hashipur system, then they vanished somewhere between here and there. We would like you to search those sectors if you're amenable to this.
Course laid in, Captain.
Romulans, Klingons, and Gorn? What the heck is going on here? Whew, okay. Oh man, Sam, we are going too far down this porn rabbit hole for David Forrester. We really are.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Alright, well that's Hashipur. Twist ending, this is a long-term simulation and you are actually a Cardassian infiltrator being trained for a sleeper mission. That's an episode of The Next Generation. Or if it isn't, it should be. Don't they kidnap Picard and try to make him like into a sleeper agent or something?
Detect one ship firing energy weapons at another between the orbits of Devon 3 and Devon 4.
All right, well, let's check it out.
Frequencies open, Captain.
Oh,
this is Captain Faye.
Dang! Did you hear the salt in Magia's voice?
By Venturi pirates. They have already breached our shield. We urgently need assistance.
Did you hear the salt in Magia's voice? Okay, so there's nowhere to warp to. Let's go to Red Alert. Hail the... Oh, it's Venturi?
No response,
oh, no. Alright. Looks like I'm going in the right direction. One of the key commands I haven't figured out yet is how to increase sensor range. There's a way to do it, to find things that are, like, super far away. All I know is that I'm heading in the general direction of the Venturi because the range is decreasing. Oh, what? Huh? Are you kidding me? Are we for real right now? The game crashed. I will go ahead and put up the meme while I try and figure out why on earth this happened. Please excuse me. Alright, yeah. Okay. Let's just hop back into it.
Your assignment is to meet a Federation ambassador at the Intergalactic Peace...
Yeah, okay.
Captain's log, stardate course.
The Asterian cruiser says that they are ready to guide us through the security stations into the Asterian home system, sir.
Course laid in, Captain.
Let's do this. I know, I shouldn't have skipped Sulu. I feel bad already. Advanced Warfare Suites? Yeah, it seems like it.
Entering the Asteria system.
No sign of the other ships, Captain.
Ambassador Vero.
Captain,
course laid in, Captain.
Oh, too many times I hit escape button. Here we go. Next system. Listen for the salt in Magia's voice at this next one.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay, I guess... I thought I was supposed to... Oh, that's the next system. That's right. That's right.
Captain, sensors detect one ship firing energy weapons at another between the orbits of Devon 3 and Devon 4.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
Did you hear that?
Captain Faye,
hailing frequencies open, Captain.
By Venturi pirates. They have already breached our shield. We urgently need assistance.
No response, Captain.
Alright, this is flying towards them. Numbers are decreasing faster. Oh, and now going away. Okay, let's try diving. Diving did it. Okay, so somewhere down this way. Ugh. I just have no idea where they are. I really wish I could figure out how to increase the, Oh! Getting further away now. Further away, closer, closer, closer. Maybe they're to the left. Ah! Found it! Okay. Hail Mother's Pride.
No response, Captain.
Okay, tell them we'll be there in like 30 seconds. Scan.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Scan Mother's Pride.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Okay. Ooh, oof. Ow. Mother's Pride was getting tore up there. I'm almost at weapons range. I just gotta get him to shoot at something else for a bit. Don't you turn around, don't you do it. That's right, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. 4 torpedoes! Eat aft torpedoes. Gotcha. Gonna slow down so I don't run into him. Yeah, you dead. You done.
no longer a threat, Captain.
No
There's an
kidding.
incoming message from the Mother's Pride. The freighter's captain thanks us for our help and requests permission to head to Starbase 3215 for repairs.
Permission granted.
Course laid in, Captain.
There is nothing unusual to report.
I think they don't have control of their ship. Oh, okay, they do. Alright, that's fine. Let's go to yellow alert since we're already at war here, apparently. And warp to the next system. How do you have a 90+% rating? The instructors must see you circle aimlessly for the first 5 minutes and just side-eye each other like, this is the next generation? Yeah. Yeah.
Entering the well score.
I assume that's the local name for the region.
The Asterians have a legend that this is where the stars went to war and destroyed each other, leaving a great void.
I have found our missing ships, Captain.
Oh, okay.
This is the Romulan cruiser Affrighter, which was scheduled to meet us at the Asterian conference. It has 291 Romulans on board. Its shields are disabled. It has taken damage from Klingon disruptors.
Captain, this is sickbay. According to these readings,
I have a sickbay?
The Romulans are experiencing an abnormally accelerated metabolic rate. I'd guess the entire crew's been infected with some sort of virus.
A message was sent from the Venturi...
Captain, all of the vessels are moving to attack.
A message was sent from the
Red
Venturi
alert.
to the Gorn ship.
Nope.
I
Nope.
am unable to intercept it.
I don't want this.
Be impulsive.
This is the Klingon cruiser Davakat, which was scheduled to meet us at the Asterian conference. It has 622 Klingons on board. Its shields are disabled.
I'm in evasive maneuvers right
from
now.
Gorn phasers and photon torpedoes.
Captain, this is sickbay.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting an odd reading from the Klingons. Their body temperature is 6 degrees above normal, and their heart rate is nearly double normal.
Okay.
I guess the entire crew's been infected with some sort of virus.
Okay, scan the Gorn.
This is the Gorn cruiser Royal Guard, which was scheduled to meet us at the Asterian conference. It has 306 Gorn aboard, which is close to a full complement. It has taken damage from Klingon disruptor fire and Venturi disruptors.
No report from, okay. Scan
This is
this
the
one.
Gorn cruiser Nest Protector, which was scheduled to meet us at the Asterian conference. It has 306 Gorn aboard, which is close to a full complement. It has taken damage from Klingon disruptor fire and Venturi disruptors.
Okay, what's next? Venturi light cruiser?
This Venturi cruiser has 39 Venturi aboard. It has taken damage from Gorn weapons.
Okay.
Captain, I have a message from sickbay. They've analyzed the sensor readings from the Venturi.
Captain, this is sickbay. These people are Venturi in physical form only. Their biochemistry is completely different from anything we've seen before. Some sort of viral infection has altered them.
Interesting.
Okay, I got another ship here I need to scan. I just gotta get closer. And that means getting really close to these people who want to shoot me. But they're not.
There is nothing unusual.
Captain, something's beaming onto our ship.
What? 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 How? What? Huh?
Your
What?
ship was lost during the mission.
I had shields up.
Here, you can do the mission again. While in the real world, when you're gone, you're gone. Try harder next time, and I'm sure you'll survive.
Try harder is your advice?
As you can see, your score wasn't good enough to pass. Take it again, and this time, do better.
Do better, he says. What was that? My grade is still a 97.
Your assignment.
Yeah. Okay, let's get out here.
The Asterian cruiser says that they are ready to guide us through the security stations into the Asterian home system, sir.
Okay.
Course laid in, Captain.
So this is a logic puzzle, I think. I have to figure out which one is the first ship. Yes, shields do block transporters. I have no idea why they were just able to transport aboard. And why that was instant explosion for my ship. They must have transported aboard a weapon? I don't know.
No sign of the other ships, Captain. But they should have arrived by now.
Ambassador...
Course laid in, Captain.
Anyway, this is my biggest gripe with the game. No checkpoint system. No way to save mid-mission. You just gotta do it over again if something weird like that happens. So,
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
I think I have to figure out which one of them was like the first one to arrive, and how they spread it to the other ships.
Captain, sensors detect one ship firing energy weapons at another between the orbits of Devon 3 and Devon 4.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
This is Captain Faya of the Mother's Pride. We are under attack by Venturi pirates. They have already breached our shield. We urgently need assistance.
Oh, come on, where are you? I know you're down here somewhere. I'm getting closer, at least. I just can't seem to get a visual.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
No response, Captain.
Haven't had a good conversation with the Venturi in a while. Oh, are you up here? No, those are just other planets. Oh, I'm getting further away now. I gotta turn around. Nope, further away again. Okay, come on. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, so the Venturi were the ones who were infected longer? Okay. Thank you for running that real quick, because I knew I was going to have to pay hard attention to everything they were saying while fighting, and that was going to be tough. Aft torpedoes. Yes, aft torpedoes. Death by aft torpedoes.
There's an incoming message from the Mother's Pride. The freighter's captain thanks us for our help and requests permission to head to Starbase 3215 for repairs.
Permission granted.
Course laid in, Captain.
Alright, so what I'm going to do when I get here is I'm just going to cycle through each one. Scan, 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 scan. It's going to interrupt Sturek each time. So, we're not going to get a chance to really see what he has to say.
Entering the Well of Discord.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that's the local name.
Okay.
I have found our missing ships, Captain.
Thank you. Alright, let's go full throttle here. Scan the first one. Scan the second one. Scan that. Scan that. Scan that. Scan that. Okay, we got them all.
Romulans on board. Its shields are disabled.
The Venturi,
it has taken damage from Klingon disruptors. This Venturi cruiser has 39 Venturi aboard. It has taken damage from Gorn weapons.
Captain, I have a message from sickbay. They've analyzed the sensor.
Captain, all of the vessels are moving to attack.
Alright, I'm gonna try to disable the Venturi like
this. These people are Venturi in physical form only.
Oh yeah, the Venturi ship isn't fighting. Look at that.
Some sort of viral infection has altered it.
Okay, I disabled it.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Scan it again.
A message was sent from the Venturi to the Gorn ship. I am unable to intercept it.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Starboard shields repaired.
Okay, I'm gonna try getting over here and like...
Captain, something's beaming onto our ship.
Oh my god, really?
Your ship was lost.
This is what I mean by this game can be really frustrating sometimes. Oh my goodness.
Your assignment is to...
Captain's logs.
Right, one perspective?
The Asterian cruiser says that they are ready to guide us through the security stations into the Asterian home system,
This
sir.
is a useful lesson for the Academy students. Yep. Okay, so disabling the Venturi ship in the first, like, pass and a half wasn't good enough. I think I have to defend my ship and just kill everybody else. Since the Venturi ship does not get involved.
Entering the Asteria system.
Mm-hmm.
No sign of the other ships, Captain. But they should have arrived by now.
Ambassador Ver...
Yep,
Course laid in, Captain.
And work. And
there is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, sensors detect one ship firing energy weapons at another between the orbits of Devon 3 and Devon 4.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
This is Captain Faya of the Mother's Pride. We are under attack by Venturi pirates. They have already breached our shield. We urgently need assistance.
No response, Captain.
Alright, just gotta scan the sky until I find them. There they are. shooting up that little ship there. So much. Oh, they're gonna die. They're gonna die right there. Oh, nope, he's looking at me now. That's it. Singular pass. No
kidding. There is an incoming message from the Mother's Pride. The freighter's captain thanks us for our help and requests permission to head to Starbase 3215 for repairs.
Permission granted. Course laid in, Captain.
You attempted to investigate something and died. Sucks to be you, I guess. Try again. Yep, that's Sulu's lesson here. I'm not even going out of red alert. I'm staying in it. I'm gonna cycle scan all of the ships as quickly as I can, then I'm gonna try hailing the Venturi ship.
This is the Romulan cruiser or freighter.
Entering the Well of Discord.
This is the Gorn cruiser Nest Protector, which was scheduled to meet us at the Asterian conference.
Hail the fighter.
Transmission from the Romulan ship,
okay. Hailing.
Identify your variety of life form and lower your shields.
Why are you a southerner? This Romulan is clearly from Georgia. Alright, so identify your variety of life form and lower your shields. I'll leave this one up to you, chat. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Sam, you've already voted for 2. Thank you. Option 1 is...
We are a diverse crew of citizens of the United Federation of Planets.
Option 2 is...
Shouldn't you know who we are?
Option 3...
We will not comply with your demands. Lowering our shields would be suicide.
No freaking kidding. And option 4...
What is going on?
Alright, Sam, since I think you're the only one who's active in here right now, you say 2, let's go with it.
Shouldn't you
I'm
know
curious.
who we are?
They should absolutely know who we are, and this sounds like classic takeover disease. Right? Ungrim, you agree? Let's do it. Shouldn't we know who we are?
There has been much confusion lately. Identify your variety of life form and lower your shields.
Transmission ends, Captain.
Okay, hail the Davaka.
Transmission from the Klingon ship.
How much you want to bet it's the same thing?
Identify your variety of life form and lower your shields.
Shouldn't you know who we are?
1, 2, 3, 4. What's it gonna be? We're gonna say the same thing, or we're gonna try something else? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3? We're gonna try 3 this time?
We will not comply with your demands. Lowering our shields would be suicide.
We only know that because we've had to retake the course like 3 times now. 3? Okay.
You are mistaken. We do not mean you harm.
Transmission ends, Captain.
Okay, let's hail the next one in the line. The Royal Guard.
Transmission from the Gorn ship, sir.
Identify your variety of life form and lower your shield.
We will not comply with your demands. Lowering... What is going on?
Let's try 4 this time, Sam. Let's do it.
Your lack of cooperation is noted.
Uh-oh.
Transmission ends, Captain.
Uh-oh.
Captain, all of the vessels are moving to attack.
Okay, let's, full throttle, let's do this. Let's try hailing the Nest Protector. Nothing? Okay. Alright, the Davakat's done. Who's next? Who's next? Royal Guard? Royal Guard it is. I want to hail the next one in the list. Hold on. Let's try 6.
The Venturi captain is willing to speak with us.
Oh, okay. Last ship, I crave violence. This is the Venturi for you.
Celestial solitude is my home. In the cold vast twixt stars I roam.
Oh my god.
A beast I hunt. Then in beasts I surround. I am that which seeks the common ground.
Did that make sense to anyone?
Jana.
Is it my imagination, or do the Venturi get weirder every time we speak with them?
Shush!
Computer
He's right there!
Identify him as being Captain Endervoss, a former Venturi trader who joined the insurgents.
He doesn't sound like any Venturi trader I've ever heard of.
Awkward pause.
I am Captain David Forrester of the USS Paris. Who are you?
So that's option 1. Option 2.
What are you? What's going on?
Let's not ask a sentient being, what are you? or do, I guess. Or option 3.
You don't act like the Venturi. What have you done to them?
Sam, I hate to break it to you, but the last 3 Venturi that we met and got to talk to, they behaved just like this. One of them even thought that they were God. They, original series reference, they went past the galactic barrier, and one of them became, was given the same godlike powers that happened in that, I think it was like episode 2 of the original series, not counting the pilot. We're going for 1. Okay. Diplomatic approach. Here we go.
I am Captain David Forrester of the USS Paris. Who are you?
Enderboss.
Under a blood-red sun, we raged, we laughed, we ran, dreamt not of change. But all things must break free from their shell, as did our sun, and our bodies did as well.
Okay, so some context there. The Venturi they're almost a refugee race at this point. Their son is dying, and they've been petitioning the Federation for help for a very long time. But the problem is that there is no helping them. The Federation does not have the science in order to save their son, which is also terrible because the Venturi, as a race, will never be able to recover. You can't just... Even in Star Trek settings, you can't just evacuate an entire population of billions of people from a planet. They don't have that capacity on their ships. So it's terrible, but they also take to the stars, and occasionally they fight. All right, so basically all transmissions. Oh yeah, you're updating one perspective on what happened. Yeah, that's pretty much that's what that was. So we have 2 options here, 1 or 2. 1 being, you have no right to be toying with our lives, or option 2, why do you speak in rhyme? Oh, just give them some plot armor. Yeah, you know what, you're right. Make them the empathic / telepathic / mystical character in a Star Trek plot crew, and then they'll have plot armor pretty much. 2, 1, 1. Okay, 1.
You have no right to be toying with our lives.
So this is what Kurtzman got his idea for the Romulans from? What? I don't know what you mean.
The aspects we seek that favor us is within the codes.
Oh, the Romulans in the movie Picard. Oh, I haven't seen that show yet. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I gotta watch that still. I've been meaning to. It's on my to-do list.
Pleasing host, lay rest your shields and let us send, and then our union come end.
Okay, so he's done talking. Let's try.
Lasers are operational again, Captain.
Now that we know what's going on here, let's try scanning it again. Nothing. Can we get it back on the line?
No response, Captain.
Oh, man, I don't. Okay, well, our mission objectives just say return to Asteria. Will it let me? No, I think I have to fight my way through all of this.
Aft shields repaired.
And how much you want to bet they're about to just teleport and pat through my shields again? Yep. Oh my God. Really? Okay.
Your ship was lost during the.
So there's a set timer. How long you're allowed to be there before, or there's a timer that starts when the ships move to engage you, and they'll fight a little bit, but then once a certain time has elapsed, they'll stop fighting. They'll just get close enough to you to teleport, and they'll teleport through your shields, and then your ship self-destructs.
Yours.
Continue.
The Asterian cruiser says that they are ready to guide us through the security stations into the Asterian home system, sir.
Course laid in, Captain.
Here we go. I keep skipping the Sulu briefing. I'm sorry. I'll let you watch that next time on Grim, I promise.
Entering the Asteria system.
No sign of the other ship.
Ambassador.
Course laid in, Captain.
From now on, I promise, no more blaspheming against the king of the internet. When Sulu talks, we listen.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Here we go. Alright, so I gotta solve this before they all go nuts and attack me. So I'm not going to hail every one of the ships again. Just gonna hail this guy, and I think I'm gonna have to kill him.
Sensors detect one ship firing energy weapons at another between the orbits of Devon 3 and Devon 4.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
This is Captain Faya of the Mother's Pride. We are under attack by Venturi pirates. They have already breached our shield. We urgently need assistance.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
No response, Captain.
Alright, time to start scanning the sky. Because I don't know how to increase my sensor range. Oh, there he is. The chat is still talking about Picard. I'm not looking. You can't make me look. I'll be honest, though, I am really excited to see that show, even if it is dark and gritty Star Trek. Ooh, missed with those torpedoes. Oh, I hit him. Gotcha. Gotcha. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Got it. Pop.
There is an incoming message from the Mother's Pride. The freighter's captain thanks us for our help and requests permission to head to Starbase 3215 for repairs.
Permission granted. I rammed him and I only took shield damage? I accept. I'm gonna wait till the shields are back up. Actually, I could just go ahead and warp now. I think we're good.
Entering the Well of Discord.
I assume that's the local name for
the Right. Okay. So we are going to scan each one.
This is the Romulan cruiser Affrighter, which was scheduled to meet us at the Asterian conference.
We're going to hail the Affrighter.
Transmission from the Romulan ship, sir.
Identify your variety of life form and lower your shield.
He's such a southern gentleman. And we're gonna try. We'll try the first one because we didn't do that before,
the
right?
United Federation of Planets.
Then we are surely your friends. Lower your shields.
Transmission ends, Captain.
Cool. And let's go ahead and hail the
Venturi captain is willing to speak with us.
On screen.
Okay, we're not gonna listen to everything he says again.
I am Captain. Why do you speak in rhyme?
Let's give this one a shot.
Long we were mute in darkness lone. Our minds raced quick, but tongues were stone. Perhaps metaphors seem like unto a curse, but it is how we see the universe. Lay, rest your shields, and let us send, and then our union comprehend.
Okay.
A message was sent from the Venturi to the Gorn ship. I am unable to intercept it.
I'm wondering.
There is nothing unusual. Captain, all of the vessels are moving to attack.
Alright,
there is nothing.
We're just gonna go on a murderous rampage here with the Venturi light cruiser. That should do the trick.
Venturi cruiser destroyed. Interesting. Whatever the virus was using to control the other ships must have been negated when the Venturi was destroyed. I would recommend setting course for the peace conference, Captain. Our mission here is complete.
The remaining ships are requesting information on what happened.
Tell them as much as we know, Vanda. Let's take them back to Asteria.
Course laid in, Captain.
So, I think that's gonna count. I think it's gonna be a mission successful, but I also think that there was probably a better way to do that mission. But it's like, you do it enough times and you're just like, hey, look, there's only one way this ends for me if I don't just destroy that ship.
Hailing frequency open.
It's weird. Oh, we're not done yet.
Everything is going fine.
No response, Captain. No response, Captain. No response, Captain. We are being directed to go to the conference.
Okay, where's the
We're
conference?
ready to beam down to the conference.
Sweet.
Mission objective complete.
I feel optimistic about this conference.
Klingons, Romulans, and Gorns? There's a lot of potential for some real diplomatic problems.
We know Klingons and diplomacy create problems, but whatever it was that infected the Venturi was right about one thing. We all have more similarities than differences.
So we can all lose our minds from the same infection? That's not very comforting, Vanda.
That's not the point. We all share common ground, Jana. It's just so obvious that sometimes it takes something really dramatic to point it out.
But also, that's big thinking energy from Megia. Very good. Why am I still looking at the screen? Thank you.
Excellent, Cadet.
Oh, excellent.
Your score and performance on this scenario were well above average.
Yay! I'm above average! Thank you, my king! There was something else involved there, and you know, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if there was something else. I was starting to wonder if maybe I was supposed to, like, boost power to comms or something, and, like, sneak in on the messages that were being sent. I was starting to wonder about that. But I'm gonna check out the Steam guide and just see what else it has to say about that. I'm just very curious. Let's see here. Yeah, search. Yes, give me my screen. Starfleet Academy Stream Guide. Steam Guide. Okay, come on, phone. Don't let me down. Come on. Okay, so that was mission 20. Okay. Warp to the Well of Discord. Hail Venturi ship only. You are actually supposed to ask, why do you speak in rhyme? Then you're supposed to scan the Venturi ship. We did that, actually. Go to Red Alert, destroy the Venturi ship, ignore all the others, go back to Alert Green, warp back to Asteria, hail Asteria, and Mission 20. We did it right. That was 100% what you're supposed to do. The guy speaks in rhyme, and therefore must then die. The end. Grades, still at a 97. That's good. That's fine. We can recover from this. Let's go on. Let's keep going. Oh, Vanguard meeting. Somebody come get him. Milan is such a racist.
But I don't. Why do you really want to join the Vanguard?
Captain Kirk convinced me. He discovered the Klingons were behind the attacks on Bysea. But the Federation Council threatened to strip him of command if he went public.
And the mysterious alien ship?
Sturck and I fabricated some evidence.
You helped capture Faith Gage.
That was personal.
He's got a phaser.
She
What the heck?
Killed one of my crew.
Oh.
I'm picking up a memory from 8 years ago. A Lieutenant Alan Forrester, his uncle, was killed by a Klingon bird of prey. The colony was later awarded to the Klingons, just like Bysea.
Mm-hmm.
His belief in our cause is quite strong.
He certainly hides it well.
I'm better at playing Starfleet's game than you are. Where do we go from here?
We do nothing. Devolution Day begins in less than 1 hour.
Devolution Day?
Thank you, Megia. What?
It will be the end of the Federation as we know it.
Really? She asked,
you'll know
like...
when it's time. But when it's over, we'll be able to place Kirk in power as the ideal leader of the new.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're trying to create the alternate universe human empire. Oh man. So who was that? That was clearly Loxana Troy's other daughter, right? No, this guy does not do anything but shout, but Ellie can tell you when we shout, we get punched. It's like suddenly shouting, why are we shouting? I don't know, but we are. Oh man, there's so much to unpack here. Both Megia and David have lost family in similar ways to Klingons, and then the planets get turned over to the Klingon Empire. Megia lost her father, I think, the ambassador at Bysea recently, and we lost our uncle 8 years ago in an attack for a planet that was also awarded to. Yeah, that's all true. And I knew that's how they were going to try and block the telepath. But also, that telepath is also not human. And here we are in this. Okay, anyway, option 1 in the chat for why wait? Kirk believes in your cause so much he might join. Or option 2, that's crazy. You people have to be stopped. He's General Hux in spirit, if not body. Yeah, right? Like, let's go clandestine. Option 1. Alright, option 1 sounds like a solid option. Option 2 sounds like he's gonna shoot me. Ungrim, no. Let's not get shot. He has a phaser. One perspective says 1. Okay, we're going with 1.
Why wait? Kirk believes in your cause so much he might join.
Are you serious?
He's
you know
totally
him that
falling
well?
for it.
How long would you need?
I can have Kirk here in a few hours.
You have 1 hour. That's the deadline. You better be able to deliver, Forrester.
Oh, I will.
Stop the countdown.
Why?
We don't want to incinerate Kirk on his way over, do we? Go ahead. Use this to give Kirk your message.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. We gotta do this right heckin' now. They're gonna blow up Starfleet Academy or some nonsense. You Dr. Doom knockoff.
It's been nearly an hour. Where's Kirk?
Don't worry, he'll come.
We've given him enough time.
I told you, he'll be here.
I'm not waiting any longer. Give me that. I'm restarting the countdown.
I heard a door open. Ah, there he is.
I hear there's a group willing to take on the Klingons.
Oh my god. He's playing the part. You seem to be misbehaving.
It's an honor, sir.
Get to the point. What's your plan?
We've set bombs in the offices of key Federation officials. Once they're gone, we're ready to step in to restore order immediately. Sir, you will be presiding over the new Federation.
Better have planted those bombs well. Federation security is no joke. Let's see your layout. Incendiary bombs planted in public areas near Starfleet security. Planetary defenses and the Federation Council. Detonation in less than 1 hour. Very thorough, Mr. Malak.
Thank you, Captain.
You want to know what we're fighting for? The future! Galaxy is filled with murdering Klingons. No one has the courage to stop them.
And he's gonna speechify. Get out of there! David!
Klingon forces. I say enough!
He's stalling for you!
New blood that will stand up to interstellar barbarians.
Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Guys, we got a choice. We got a choice. I'm going to show that message because I like it. I hope you're ready for me to open a can of whoopee. Okay, so this is before the Next Generation? Yes, it is. Well before Next Generation. Kirk dies, air quotes, disappears, 50, 60 years before Next Generation? Something like that. The movie Star Trek Generations, it's a solid movie. You might like it. Speaking of Whoopi Goldberg is in it. Okay, but we have an option here. Yeah, the Nexus. Option 1, I decided to try and stop the countdown. Option 2, I decided to defuse the bombs by burning out their timers. What's it gonna be? I do think there's a wrong choice here. Like, I think wrong in the sense that it's just plain game over. Isn't Tom Hardy in one of those movies? He stars as a younger Picard clone in the movie Star Trek Nemesis, which until the Picard series came out was the furthest in the original Star Trek plotline that we had gotten into the future. Like, that was the end of it, with the death of a very significant character. I won't spoil. Yeah, younger Picard clone. Pure Romulan plot. Actually, it's a plot that you mentioned earlier today. They made a clone, or similar to a plot you mentioned earlier today, like a Cardassian plot. No, this one's a Romulan plot, way back in the day when Picard was just captain of Enterprise D, like early on in his career, the Romulans made off with some of Picard's DNA, accelerated growth cloned him, and and their plan was to replace Jean-Luc Picard, captain of the flagship of the Starfleet, with a Romulan agent that was a perfect clone, a perfect replacement of Picard. But then there was a regime change in the Romulans, and the new regime was like, this plan's garbage. We're going to throw our clone Picard to the Remans. Romulans, Remans, Romulus, Remus, get it? And just let him die in the mines on the planet Remus. And he rose to power, and with the Remans, he helped take over the Romulan government. And that's what that movie is about. Alright, so that's one Chekov's Boomerang, like a movie from one episode throwaway plot. Something like that. Remans, totally canon, always were there. yeah, exactly. Alright, so episode 1 or episode 2? No, that's not the question. The question is option 1 or option 2. Do we try to stop the countdown, or do we try to defuse the bombs by burning out their timers? Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate this dude's face? The camera decided to pause on him mid-licking his lips. There's no way the timers burn out without blowing. So I have 1 vote for 1, 1 vote for 2. I think the wrong choice here is a game over. Oh, one perspective, you must choose. Or Ellie, if you're still there. They're incendiary! Oh, that's what you mean by there's no way the timers burn out without blowing it up, because they are incendiary bombs. They probably have fail-safes, though, right? Right? Meanwhile, until we get this vote deadlock broken, I'm going to continue to provide ASMR sound effects for what White Boy over here must sound like, and why Magia is so interested in the noise he is making. Okay, but you don't disarm a napalm bomb with a Molotov cocktail. I don't think he has a button for that. Okay, 1, here we go.
Ever since the Organian peace treaty, the Federation has been a wolf with no fangs.
That empath is totally failing in her job. She should be noticing that Kirk is, like, lying through his teeth.
Brings us closer to the end of the Federation.
Forrester's betraying us. All right, he's just stopped the countdown. I can restart it. Kill him.
Well, there you go. Game over. See, I don't. How is that the trap option? Here's a better question for you, Sam Drew. How is it that the other option doesn't lead to the same thing? We're getting phasered no matter what here. Alright, let's try again. Here we go. Don't worry, I'll fast track this. I decided to defuse the bombs by burning out their timers.
Ever since the Organian peace treaty, the Federation has been a wolf with no fangs.
This is the second time we've lost the game, by the way.
Dogs at our heels. And what do? Nothing. Every day of peace brings us closer.
I'll tell you the story about the first time later.
Forrester's betraying us. Traitor, he's trying to blow out the timers.
But yeah. Give me the phaser now. Put it down slowly. Slowly. Back up against the wall. Alien dies first.
Stop.
Oh, Please, don't tell me you're a traitor, too.
Forrester lied to you. But he betrayed me first. If you want me to be your new leader, his punishment is my call, not yours.
Hey, empath, can you tell that Kirk's lying?
Yes, Captain. Aye, sir.
This isn't set to kill.
It isn't?
No. It's set on wide-angle stun.
He just casually shoots everyone. Do-do-do-do. Oh, no, Megia totally was fine the entire time. Kirk didn't accidentally shoot her, too.
Need a security detail beamed to this location.
Okay, security, I know I'm holding a phaser here, but no questions. They're all under arrest, okay? Thanks. Thank goodness Centaurians are apparently immune to stun. Apparently!
Nice work in disarming those bombs.
Aww. Aww, poor Milan.
Now, I don't know about you, but I could use a drink. Have you ever tried Saurian brandy?
On about Saurian brandy again? Alright. Hey, look, Megia, you punched me in the stomach once. This is comeback. I get Kirk to phaser you. But also, that's really hilarious how Kirk just, like, casually shot everyone. Like, it's amazing. Oh, this is set on wide-angle sun. Pew! Okay, so, oh, man. We're back to this again. We go back to studying, or we had better finish our simulations quickly. Aren't we already finished? I'm confused. I thought we finished. But I feel like if I don't click the I better finish... Like, now I'm worried that that if I don't click it, I'm not done. That apparently the going to talk to everybody about it didn't really happen. Well, I'm glad that Kirk was the real protagonist. I know, Sam. I know. He looks so much like Christian Bale with that one-sided smile. Christian Bale is totally in a Star Trek movie. Totally is in a Star Trek movie. I'm curious to see if you know which one. Without Googling it. Don't Google it. Don't you Google it, Sam. Tell me. Yes, one perspective. He is. He's a cameo role. It's short. It's simple. And I'll give you an extra clue. He wears one of these uniforms. So while you guys are pondering that, I'm going to give you the option here. Are we going to... Oh, I need to tell you a story. Oh my gosh. Okay. The last time we failed this game was, it is one of the older ones. Yep. So, no wait, I might be wrong. It might not be Christian Bale. I think it might be Christian Slater. I think it's Christian Slater. It's totally Christian Slater. Anyway, right, so... We had the option to break into the lab and see if we can't find information to exonerate Sturek from that terrorist attack. And the entire crew is like, come on, David, we got to break into the lab and do this. And you had the option to be like, all right, let's break into the lab. As soon as you break into the lab, Sulu, Chekov, and Kirk are there to be like, what are you doing? We're trying to ambush the actual traitors. How dare you? And then immediate expulsion. You're expelled. Done. Roll credits. Alright. What is it going to be? Is it going to be one or two? Are we going to make up for studying? Or are we going to... I think, honestly, I'm going to pick. I want to click this just to see what happens.
Sturek and I had better finish our simulations quickly. This is not good. Even the Universal Translator is stumped.
Interesting. The McClanty matrix only seems to respond if we mimic its cybernetic patterns.
It's as if the McClanty are sentient but have no real language. It could be an autonomic function, but not real sentience. They could be like cosmic parrots, like mimics.
Parrots do not build spaceships. We must keep trying.
Okay, so there's definitely still more to do there.
Well, looks like I'm still in the Academy. There were times I thought I'd blown it, but... And now I think I've made the right choices after all. Speaking of choices, I spent a lot more time on the simulation than on my class studies. I might not graduate first in my class, but I just felt that Sturrock and I were too close to an answer to give up.
I think I'm close to the end of the game here.
All known sentient creatures are neurologically wired to use language. But the Meclanti appear to have no language in any conventional sense.
But we get a clear response when we mimic
leaning on that fourth wall.
True, but irrelevant.
But you said there were old pathways and new pathways. Why would that be unless it were changing? Or maybe... Well, let's try this.
Fascinating.
Oh my god! We did it! We did it, Sturrock!
What did I just smack? What was that? That was weird. Uh-oh. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Mumble, mumble. Man, the director of this did such a poor job, I swear.
Now, gentlemen, please explain your findings.
Earlier, we concluded that the Meclanti are not conventionally sentient and cannot comprehend a spoken language. However, we have now determined that they can learn.
We can't make the Meclanti follow human thinking, so we have to try to follow their thinking. By mimicking the Meclanti ship's every move, a Federation ship can establish a rapport.
Intriguing ideas, but I find it impossible to think that any crew would attempt to try such a radical theory. So don't feel too badly if it was never actually tested in the field. Still, you do deserve some sort of commendation for such a unique graduation thesis. Dismissed, cadets.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir. And with that, the door closed on a year's work. Time for the final mission before graduation.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Good job, everybody. Okay, now leave. All right. So, oh, but I think I am going to graduate and head up top of my class. I think that's going to happen anyway, even though I spent all of the time not studying. I think that door had a whole 3 polygons in it. Oh, wow, 3? That's 2 more than I expected. I knew it was a secret test. I knew it. All right. We're getting late here. I've almost been streaming 2 hours. I've been having a lot of fun with this, but I think I'm going to dangle the conclusion of this game out there into another video. I don't mean anything by it, guys. You all have been so much fun, but I want you to come to my next video and the next one 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 and the next one. I will definitely try, no promises, but I'm definitely going to try to stream after Heir of Carthage on Thursday evening. And that game will be different than this. I'm not going to do this one 3 streams in a row. We'll have a couple of options for that one. I can either do a really chill, play some Aeneas in Troy campaign stream, or, and I think this one would be more fun if I can get enough players interested and involved to try and do some Warhammer shenanigans. I have a mod for the campaign advisor, and I really want to organize some campaign advisor hunting missions. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save game, and I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm gonna leave you with this delicious tasty meme. Boom, enjoy, and yeah, that's it. Good night, everybody. Now watch me quit like 3 times. All right, good night. Love you all.